Now, Senator, I'm not pulling your leg. Chris Bowen in the press club yesterday actually said that this would not be a bad idea, that Australians would be able to use their electric vehicles to charge their homes and be paid to put their cars' stored energy back into the electricity grid under this proposal that Chris Bowen said would work. He wants this rolled out, I almost can't believe I'm saying this, over the next year or so. Where are we living? What planet are we living on? I mean, how could this possibly work? And when you think about it, I mean, I had to think about this today. So it'd be suburbs like Toorak or Woollahra in Sydney, the richest suburbs in the country. They'd all have their Teslas pumping energy into the grid and being paid by the taxpayer to do it, where everybody who lives out in a normal working class suburb, Western Melbourne or Western Sydney or wherever, they'd just be paying more for their power bill.
Oh, look, Margaret Thatcher said when socialists run out of money, they come after yours, or under Chris Bowen, when Labor run out of energy, they come after your electricity. This is one of the stupidest, dumbest, craziest ideas I've ever heard of. This is beyond April Fool's parody. The fact that you're going to power up the EV, drive around and then come back and then power up your house. I want to say to Labor, you don't need electric vehicles to do that. We've got these wonderful things called coal and gas. Let's bring in nuclear. Hell, let's have solar. Let's have wind. That's how you power people's houses, not electric vehicles. This is something out of, it's beyond yes, Minister. It's beyond utopia. This is stupid. It's stupid. And he is taking the Australians for a ride with this type of madness. The sooner we get rid of this Labor government, the better.
Well, when you go out in your electric car, I don't have one and I don't intend to buy one because I don't like them, but you would go out, say you went on a trip from Brisbane down to the Gold Coast and back on a Saturday because you wanted to have a surf or you wanted to go down and sit on the beach for a while. When you get back home, the car has less electricity in the battery than what you're left with. So you've got to recharge it. You're not putting electricity back into the grid. So what's Bowen actually talking about here? So I just can't believe that someone who, you know, he has to be reasonably smart to be where he is in public life, but he's turning into a fool.
Mate, he's depriving a village somewhere of their idiot. For someone to come up with an idea like this and say it out loud at the National Press Club and expect Australians to go, what? You're going to like power a car out of the grid, drive around, it's going to come back empty, and then you're going to power the house? Like, this guy, he's one step away from all of us putting hamster wheels in our house to make sure that's how we power up our TVs and our heaters in the middle of winter. This guy should not be sitting around a cabinet table. He shouldn't be sitting around a kitchen table. You know, he should be sent out somewhere and just be painting rocks white. That is his level of experience. I wouldn't trust him with a toaster or anything else.
Senator McGrath, great to catch up. Thank you very much for your time.